Tonight, stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
First and 10.
And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing, and now in the playoffs.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch.
Okay, partner, a couple of points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me, oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
At the 34-yard line.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Number 10.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
For Atlanta.
Fields this way up at the 17. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
First down, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Prescott's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 38.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw left side, complete. That's Garner.
Prescott's pass.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Prescott now. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Cowboy first down.
And again, it's Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Prescott yet again. And this one quickly to Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Second and goal. At the 6-yard line.
They'll try again with Elliott. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Prescott from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that 4th seed, should they actually be hosted? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I've got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how...
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley. with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Fields this way up at the 17. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. To throw is Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Prescott.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
To C.D. Lamb. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll throw again. Prescott under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Grady Jarrett with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Shifts by him.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one caught by Ridley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Darnell Mooney the target there. And now it's 2nd down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Darnell Mooney the target there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 3 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them. One of the selling points of the in route is against the quarterback, a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He's going to let it go again. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Falcons 21, Cowboys 7.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Prescott. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got him.
Prescott's pass.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw.
Incomplete. It's now.
So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one is right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
28.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership. Playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4.
Right at the line.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Samuel. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Smith, and the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Lorenzo Carter drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that's caught. It's the tight end, Tyler Davis. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26.
And a Cowboy first down.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott got his... Man there, complete to Gallup.
Prescott.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the red zone now, Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll and get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Number 21.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Cowboys side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Down, Falcons.
From 8 yards out, and the Falcons will extend their lead.
For the point after.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
31-yard line.
Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well. But they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
Make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Looking to throw. Prescott looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Prescott.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Second and 2 at the Falcons 46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Garner. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
To number 49.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Ezekiel Elliott. No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Prescott yet again. Cooper's got it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line.
Amari Cooper.
A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Dallas.
And again, it's Prescott. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Amari Cooper.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
Defense.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop. So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them later in the game. But you got to give credit to the rest of the team. They've worked around the fact that he hasn't had his normal big game.
Yeah, despite his struggles, still winning here in the second quarter. He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards.
If you're a fan of offensive football, this game has suited you well. Both offenses continuing to move the ball with relative ease.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of defensive football, you're not having so much fun watching this one. And these coordinators, they've got to be scrambling to figure out a way to counter so far. It may just come down to which one of these defenses can make one stop that could change the course of this game.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll have it past midfield to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of
nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14.
17 yards.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more.
A lot of people might call him
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Is no good. That keeps the score.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that will be incomplete.
The pass.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
The 45-yard line.
Back to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
At their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Wide open receiver complete. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In the yard at the 3-yard line.
On second down now. It's Elliott, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
The ball carrier stopped short of the goal line. First and goal, Dallas.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Point conversion.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him. But he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important. After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, it has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. And as the numbers show, he really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you, and it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on defense, not letting him get off to a good start, but he's found a way so far here in the second half.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Ball carrier.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Scott's pass.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You talk about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
A lot of times when you take a tight end in later rounds, you're doing it with a little bit of hope, some potential. But not so with this guy. They believe he can really make an impact in the red zone. And he definitely makes good on that faith right there.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Intercepted by
both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The ball carrier.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 21-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. They had the halftime deficit. That has been erased, and I think it's safe to say the big reason why, this guy right here.
He's not just playing well. He's playing so confidently. I mean, you can just see him swell up after each and every throw and each and every play. And he thinks that every time he throws the ball now, it's going to be not just complete, but in the end zone.
And all those touchdown passes, he has been white hot.
2nd and 9.
Again, it's Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Uchenna Nwosu with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Are you serious?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garner. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now we'll again see Calvin Ridley in the Falcon offense. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though?
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Rolling to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on fourth down? On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
At the 9-yard line.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a... And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu, his 2nd sack of the night. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th and goal.
And And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
John Brown on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
The kick is good.
And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So that's not mission accomplished. It's darn close.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. This is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The end result, 21 yards. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric. And they talk.
And not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
Prescott from the gun on third. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 48-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Yeah, Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Running with Elliott, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, we got plenty of
touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10. at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
4-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Prescott.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Gain on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
On the keeper.
Dak Prescott with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
27-yard line.
Now we'll again see Calvin Ridley in the Falcon offense. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a one-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
Down Cowboys.
Prescott now. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Prescott on the keeper.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. This one caught by Ridley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 3rd down, Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, these turnovers are a big, big problem. And a huge part of why they're behind on the scoreboard, too. That's now a fumble and interception on back-to-back drives. And you just can't expect to do that and be successful in the NFL or any league for that matter.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 16 yards, a first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Prescott, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And again, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Prescott yet again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 10. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Tonight's final score, Falcons